Well, good morning, my lovelies, and welcome to a very overcast and a very wet, but a beautifully cool, slightly breezy Sunday morning. I hope you're all well. It's been a funny old week this week, hasn't it? We've had soaring temperatures of 27, 28 degrees and getting wet. It's coming off the trees, and then we're back to this. Not that I'm complaining, lovelies. This is heaven for me. I love this kind of weather. I'm so happy. So today I thought we would have a bit of a resurrection. I think at the beginning of the year I did a thing called Soulful Sunday, and I tried to have a look at how the modern life affected us as human beings and how we could try and counteract that with a pagan stroke, spiritual stroke, witchcraft stroke, Wiccan stroke lifestyle. Too many strokes in there. Oh, hello, Robin. Oh, he's gone. There was a robin on that fence there. And I thought, because I still haven't got rid of the videos, they're still up on YouTube, I thought what we would do is resurrect Soulful Sunday, but do a completely different topic on it. So what I thought I would do is we would address, let's just be blunt about it, we would address women of a certain age and the menopause. Right, there is a reason behind this. I'm a woman of a certain age, and since about the beginning of the year I've started my menopausal journey, and believe me, it's not a fun ride. The reason why I want to do it as a soulful side of things, the spiritual side of things, is I'm not a fan of taking chemically balanced tablets. If I'm ill and I need to take something, I will take something, but long term, no. So I thought I would try and do this as naturally as possible, with supplements and herbs and things like that. This got me thinking, actually, because to me this ties in quite well with the paganism side of things, the witchcraft side of things, the spiritual side of things, our ancestors. I want to try and follow the history of women going through the menopause and how they were treated, because believe me, it wasn't pretty, because back in the day it was never understood, was it? And how they approached it and how they treated it, and then try and look at today's modern alternatives for going through the menopause. The reason why I'm doing it is purely because there are days when you think you're losing your marbles and you're doing this on your own, but you aren't, because there are millions of women up and down the country who are going through the menopause. Some ride through it like it's a walk in the park, and others have a dreadful time of it. I'm at the moment sort of in the middle. I can cope with it. I do have bad days, but we'll get to that later. I don't want I don't want to think that somebody out there is struggling with it on their own because they don't have anybody to talk to about it, or they are surrounded by people who don't understand it. There's 2 other women I know from work who are roughly my age and are going through it. And we all, you know, when I see them at work at some point during the day, if not together but on their own, we all have a laugh and a joke about it, you know? We all share the daft anecdotes like, oh, I did this today, or I did that today, or oh, I had a rough weekend with it, or oh, I'm not doing too bad today, or we fight for the aircon unit when we're having a hot sweat in the middle of a 30-degree summer wave. That's nice, that's good, because I know that there's somebody there that's doing exactly the same as me. But excuse me, excuse me, oh, here we go. But there are times when you do think you're on your own, and you do think nobody understands you, and you do think you're going mad, so you don't say anything about it. So yeah, as a community, because I know that we have, you know, a mixed community here on my channel. We have male and female followers. You know, as a community, us ladies could, you know, possibly band together and share the anecdotes, and hopefully it'll help some of the men here understand what menopause is and what it does to your wife or your partner or your sister or your aunt or your mother. It's a roller coaster, and hopefully over the next few Sundays, got it, you know, excuse me, we'll try and look at it in ways that we can all understand it. And if I find any good YouTube channels that I think, you know, might be of interest to people, then yeah, I'll add them. It might not be a correct timeline, it might just be a bit choppy and all over the place, but at least we can all learn. No, they don't want to come today. Oh, Lou, what are you doing to me? No, they don't want to come over today, Lou. No, they don't. They're too busy eating the grass. So yes, this is what I thought we'd do. We would resurrect Soulful Sunday. Oh, hang on, she needs a sweetie. You eat too many sweeties, baby girl. We'd resurrect Soulful Sunday, and we'll do a menopause and me, and we'll look at the history of the menopause, how women through the ages were treated while they were going through the menopause, not just medically but physically, spiritually, community. We'll look at the different herbs and things that, you know, they could have used and we could still use. We'll look at the different types of herbal remedies you could possibly buy over a counter from, you know, I don't know what you call it, like a Holland and Barrett type shop. We'll look at the medical side of it as well, you know, the things that could help us during our travels through it. And hopefully we can all band together and have a laugh and a joke about it, and just, you know, just generally be a togetherness as one with it. So that's the introduction to Soulful Sunday, Menopause and me. Oh, come on, you come this way. Come on, this way. Good girl. No. Come on. Good girl. You going to sit down for me? But sit down. I know, yes, I know. Right in. There you go, good girl. This way. Come on. So that was the dog. So yeah, it's the start. It's the start of our journey. Whether you are premenopausal, whether you are full-blown menopausal, or whether you're lucky enough to come out the other end, we'll try and bumble through this together, lovelies. So that's it. We're going to go home. We're going to have a cup of tea, and we're going to spend a nice quality Sunday, peace, quiet, and do what we fancy. So, lovelies, I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. Remember, if you're struggling, please reach out. There's always somebody there that will help you. Please look after one another, lovelies. It's important. And if nothing else in this world, please be kind, because you don't know what that other person's going through that stood next to you. And as always, from me and Woo, we're wishing you all much love and many blessings.